So, here we are for round 7 of the Div2, yeah, round 7 of the Formula PlayStation League, Division 2. Let's go with the first guy on track. There he is, Millingard. Obviously you can see, oh, someone's really spun coming out of at the start, but anyway, Millingard is in the first on lap. Hello to the one viewer, welcome to the stream. I don't know if it's going to pop up, it has popped up into Discord already. So, looks like it's all going well today. Obviously, yesterday Div1 stream was a bit compromised. If everyone doesn't know already, we had to stream, no, we didn't actually have, well, Rob streamed, well, we didn't even stream, he kind of like a post-com kind of thing, where he did the commentary in the race, but we had to upload it later on, and he ended up uploading it at 2 o'clock in the morning. So thank you to Rob for uploading that, but we're back again with Division 2 with just myself. You can see we're in a lovely sunny Catalonia. We are currently, there is obviously a promotion fight on the cards for this weekend, with after this round only having 2 races left, which is coming down to the wire. Go to Austria next week and then Bahrain for the final race of the season in 2 weeks time. So which is going to be entertaining. Obviously going into the Christmas period, everyone wants to try and get as many points as possible to potentially, oh, Mellingard's out. Mellingard is the first driver to try and set a lap, and he's out. So that is huge. And we've got a Williams blocking. Who's that? Was that Matt or Sankey dead? I think that's Matt. That is Matt. So a Williams has blocked Matt there. I don't know what the Williams is. Is that Cloud? That is indeed Cloud. I'm very sure Cloud will be getting a penalty for that. That is shocking from Cloud. I've just caught that. Obviously I've caught the Mellingard incident and I've caught the Cloud, but Matt, do not retaliate please. At the end of the day, let's go to the pits, because you're going to hold up other people now, which they haven't done, lucky enough. But that is not the way to do it. You should not be retaliating if someone has blocked you in the pit lane, as the Haas comes in as well. But anyway, who is going to be the first driver actually to set a lap around this track? It is Harrison with a 15.9. Pole yesterday was a 14.2, if I do believe. Which was, it was a great qualifying session actually. It was really well done. Oh, Harrison's nearly lost it there. Yeah, we've got a couple of more drivers trying to set laps. Obviously, everyone knows the one stop is the tyres around this track. It is the medium to hard strategy, or the softer hard. Softer hard is a bit difficult because you get a safety car. It does really ruin the strategy. But a safety car really ruins anyone's strategy, really, doesn't it? Morris has this invalidated there as well. Very unlucky for Morris. Have we got anyone actually on a lap? No. Vendel, let's go with Vendel. He's on a lap, isn't he? Yeah, just realised. Very lock up there. Obviously doesn't use ABS, you can see. New driver. We have got a new driver actually. Bando. Or Lando, as people want to call him. He's just invalidated there. Bloody hell. Okay, so he's not on a lap either. Lightning Poker, you're on a lap. Let's go with you, Lightning Poker. You've just started yours. So hopefully someone can actually set a lap. We've got only 4 people setting laps, 5 people now. Clouds just setting a lap at 17.3. Not a very good lap. Not a very good lap at all. But yeah, Bando obviously new driver. Apparently people keep on saying he's fast. Obviously I have never raced with him, so I'm sure we'll find out very soon. But apparently he's very fast. All the Div2 guys were moaning because they wanted to get the wins, but apparently he's going to come in and win. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see, won't we? Yeah, but obviously this is narrowing down now, isn't it? This final couple of races of the season, so we'll be looking forward to season 7 very shortly. We'll be okay. Lightning leaves me on a lap. Obviously, oh, Morris is inside of a wall. Season 7 is closing. Connor's on the lap. Yeah, season 7 is getting closer and closer. Will be the new year, 2021. Bloody hell. So Connor coming around the final corner anyway, in that lovely Alpha Tauri. Will be some new different rule changes for the season as well, which will be interesting. I'm sure a lot of people like them. Some people might not, some people might do. I don't think it's a big changes, but they'll be announced in the next couple of weeks, I'm sure. If you guys wanted to try and guess in the comments or anything like that, you can do, but no hints for me. So Connor is on another lap, but he's so he just set a lap at 42.6, but yeah, he's just pulled out, and Colin's just gone an 18.1. We haven't got no one behind Bando, and he has spun and lost his wing, it looks like. What the? Did everyone just see that? Was it me? Yeah, so Bando has lost his wing, so we've got Connor behind, but I do believe he's not on a lap. That is Connor, isn't it? Yeah, he's just gone straight on at the turn. He's just... looks like they're taking the old... I think that's still... Did MotoGP still use that? I don't know if MotoGP... Oh, okay, Connor's just gone straight into the... What is happening here? Connor rallying. Anyway, let's stick on board with Colin. He's probably done a couple more laps. So Colin can entertain us for this middle part of the session. But anyway, yeah, Season 7's coming around the corner, so a couple more people need to try and wrap up this promotion. But yeah, let's have a look actually, whilst we're at it, who is in for promotion, who is on for it. Apparently, I didn't see actually, but Matt has a 5-second time penalty, 5-place grid penalty for that incident with clouds, which I'm sure will be looked at by the stewards when reported. And well, we got a perfect view of it. Well, we didn't get a perfect view of it. We did see it in the background. Cloud was just, I don't know what, he was daydreaming or something, and he's just absolutely blocked. What's his face by a tree. Bando has just invalidated again. Left on board with King Grouse, full-time driver now as well, just to report. We'll be driving in the Haas for the end of the season, obviously, until the new season starts up again. We've got a couple of guys, well, all these guys here, apparently, the guys who are not getting promoted all want to have full-time drivers, I'm assuming. I don't think any of them will be asking in the near future if anyone wants to obviously leave or move on or whatever, or is unavailable. We'll be doing our usual. I might try to do something different this year for sign-ups, but I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do it. I'll try and see what happens, but yeah. But yeah, who watching King Grouse? It's been a steady lap. It had a bit of a wobbly sector 2, and he's just gone a bit too wide on that one, and he's carried a bit more speed than he needs to in that one. So it's not, and he's just pulled into the pits. No, he hasn't. No, he's kept on going. It was his teammates pulled into the pits. And he's bowed out of it. He bowed out of his lap. He's set an 18.1, I do believe. We've got 8 people watching, so I hope it's not 8 drivers, because they need to focus on the race in the day, boys. So it'll be very bad from you lot. But if it is, can we have actually? Do we want to know the weather? Do we want to know the weather for tomorrow's race? Well, not tomorrow's race, but for the race. I don't know. Nah, I think we should have a surprise, shouldn't we? Let's surprise ourselves. 9 people now, bloody hell. Record stream. If you haven't subscribed already, boys, please subscribe as well. Do us the world of good. Obviously, we hit 100 subscribers last time out in this Div2 stream. So, if we can get to 200, that'd be great. Obviously, it's a long way away, but you never know. You never know. You don't ask. You don't know. You don't get if you don't ask, do you? No. So, Colin's giving it a bit of beans coming out the final couple of corners, and he's into the pits. But have we got anyone on a lap? Let's have a look. Cloud's not on lap, he's just improved. Vachensky's just improved. They've all done their second runners, haven't they? So Harrison is probably Harrison's on the lap. Let's be on board with Harrison. Hopefully it's a bottle. Me and Harrison have been playing Brainwave Succeed recently, and he does say he wants to bottle every race just for the fun. Everyone knows he is chief bottler. Him and Matt have turns on bottling. They do.
who can put all the Morris races. I think, did he improve? I don't think he did. Oh no, he did improve. He did improve. So we've got a comment. Let's have a look. If it's the weather, I'm going to be really annoyed, boys. Swear to God. Swanee has left the session. Whilst it's on the period where it's not, we're going to invite Swanee, because Swanee's been really unlucky this season. Everyone knows Swanee is a quick driver, especially for this Div 2 league. He is a top. On his day, he could easily be a race winner. He's just had unlucky. He's just been unlucky in situations and lags out, or Cody's doing in with server problems, or whatever happens, and it's just not gone well for him. I don't think he's been in the points for a couple of the weekends. I don't know. I just mentioned Vendel's gone to P2 as well. I'm not sure that was P2 already, but yeah, Sankey Devs has moved up the order to P8 as well. Lightning Poker's on a lap. He's improving. Let's be on level with Lightning Poker. So we're just gonna have a look at this comment now. Well, man, Swanee, my teammate, legend. This is our race. Okay. So Mayor Man just saying that he's going to do really well. Lightning Poker is improving. Former Div 1 winner, race winner. Oh, Jesus, someone's gearbox is proper giving it in. Lightning Poker's got a proper bad gearbox there, and he's gone P2. Great lap from Lightning Poker. Puts himself right in contention for a possible top 3 start. Well, at least a front row potential start. He's got maybe another run in him if he gets round to the pits. Ben has gone just to P3 as well in that time. So you never know. Hopefully as well. I've just seen Lazy has come online, so Lazy might be able to join us, boys, in for the race. Oh no, Lazy cannot race, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at the chat. Everyone's having a go at Cloud. Everyone is in the pits apart from Lightning Poker, who will be coming into the pits any second now. So who are we gonna pick? Vendel or Connor? Let's go with Connor. Oh no, Vendel is starting the lap first, so Vendel will be the guy we're gonna watch. Actually, no, shit, he's not starting that first. It is Connor we're gonna watch then. So Matt is moaning quite a lot in the chat, I can see, which is funny. So Connor is on a lap on the mediums. Of course, I think I was saying something earlier about next season, but I've completely forgot about it, boys, because we've had a couple of incidents in this Div 2 already, and everyone is going to be starting their final runs now. Obviously, it says 2 minutes for me, but it's probably about 2 minutes 45 left of the session. So we've got a bit of time left, but everyone will start to try come and flood out the pits now. And start their final runs. You can see a couple of medium runners all kind of really gets the back end going. He is going to set a lap, and it's probably going to improve. I'm guessing it's going to. It's just set a 1:42, so I'm hope it would improve on his previous lap. It looks like a decent lap. He's got a good run at the final couple of corners as well. Foot to the floor. Don't try and get a bit wide on the exit. You can 100%. And he's only gone P11, so if he stayed P11, I'm pretty sure he'd be very happy with that, and I would be as well if I was him. AJ is out as well, just realised, so Menegal is 100% at the back, unless Matt finishes with a 5-place grip penalty near him. Who's next across the line? It is Vendel. So Vendel, this is probably going to be his last run. King Grouse is retired as well, down in P15, which is not good for King Grouse. On his return to full-time glory. Why is everyone not running wide on that exit? Oh, Vendel goes P1. What a lap from Vendel. He's put a 15.4. So that is a target to beat for everyone. So who is next across the line? It looks like a Haas of... Oh no, no one's actually crossing the line. So Matt is invalidated. So Morris is the next to actually cross the line with a lap. Collins retired as well. So Morris goes P9. Not a good lap for Morris. He'll be probably pushed out of the P top 10, which is actually not the worst thing to do. Actually, it's a one-stop race, and if you do a two-stop, you actually are limiting yourself a lot in this track. So, but yeah, who is next across the line? Is that Harrison trying to start a lap? Yes, it is. So that is Matt there. Is it Matt trying to do a lap, or is he invalidated? He's invalidated, so it's another Red Bull. Who's the Red Bull? Bando. Who's behind him? Is that Connor? Haven't seen. Who's that? Oh, that's Lightning Poker. So who's there? We've got a train of 5 cars there, led by what's his face? Oh God, Vachensky. Sorry, Vachensky, and then the Ferrari of Mayo Man. You've got McLaren of Ben. I think it's Ben. Yeah, it is Ben who's just got past. Vachensky, he didn't improve. Did he even start a lap? I don't know. I don't think he did a lap, did he? Who's doing a lap now? Is anyone actually going to... Matt's the next... I don't know. Oh, Lightning Poker's out. Lightning Poker is out of the session. He's spun on the exit of turn 2, which is a common place to spin, actually, in the race. Morris does another lap. He should just come to the pits. Harrison does not improve. Lightning Poker is out. Cloud does improve. Swanee doesn't improve. We've got a lot of movers now, boys. It's difficult to see. Sankey Dead goes up to P8, Brett goes to P9, so Morris gets pushed down to P10. Mayo's on a lap, we've got Ben on a lap. If anyone going to improve, Bando is the next across the line. No, actually Matt is, and Matt goes to a stonking P6. What a lap from Matt on the medium tyres. That will show everyone the real pace. And I've just seen Harrison has improved by a full second. Bando really gets his back end out there, and he's going to get to the line. He might not be on pole, and he definitely isn't going to be on pole. It's a 15 dead. It puts him P2 on his debut. But Harrison is the cat. He's making himself the cat amongst the pigeons there. Is that the word? I don't even know. But yeah, Harrison is top of the pile right now as it stands. Can Ben get close? No, Ben goes P4. So that it's only Mayo to go now, and Mayo has invalidated. So that is it for qualifying. So this is interesting. That's what I was going to do. I was going to show us the standings, as Mayo needs to hurry up. No one's on a lap. Mayo, get going. Fuck me. Go, Mayo. Don't go. Oh my God, feels like I've been into the wall there. But anyway, let's have a look at the standings. Oh, not Div 1 standings, we have Div 2 standings. Okay, so Div 2 standings are as followed. We have Matt first after his win in Australia. We've got Ben P2, Harrison P3. A 15-point gap Harrison has got to Matt. So Harrison, we're looking to close down that gap if he wants to try and win this championship. Ben has been consistently one of the most consistent drivers of the season, consistently scoring podiums, 2 race wins he's got. So yeah, he's only 4 points behind Matt in P2, and then P3 we have Colin, who's 22 points behind Matt, AJ, who's 47 points back, Vachensky, who's 57. Cloud is 59. Jack, who has been disappointing really, he just hasn't shown up. He probably was. I think hopefully the guys understand as well that he was probably one of the faster guys in the league, maybe the fastest guy in the league on his day. We saw in qualifying and other results that he was the fastest, and he just hasn't turned up. So 20. He's only got 27 points. He's finished 2 races and he's got a win and fastest lap in one of them and 1 point in the other, which is obviously annoying. And then we've got Mayerman, Swanee, Hayden, who hasn't shown up at all really, as well, after showing a lot of pace. Just hasn't shown up for some reason, don't know why. And then we've got TRT Whiteclaw, who is not in the league anymore. Well, he is in the league, but he's a steward now. He's not racing. We've got Lazy, who's not here tonight. Brett, who's turned full time now. Sankey Dead, Morris, Allsloppy, who's not here now. Melingards, Vendel, King Rouse, Padders, who's not here anymore. Kronos, who's moved to reserve now. And Connor, who rounds off the order, who will like to get his first points of the season. Connor, I just hope he finishes at the end of the day. He hasn't finished a single race today, so Connor, please can you finish? Is anyone else not finished this season? No, everyone else has finished this season. Who's been in it? Hopefully Sankey, Den and Morris can actually finish this weekend. They haven't finished in 2 rounds, 3 rounds for Sankey and 2 rounds for Morris. Why? I don't know why it does this. It resets what you're looking at. So let's get details going. Let's get tyre choice. So, oh yes, because Brett is P11. He gets, well, he finished qualified P11, so he gets free choice of tyres that starts P10. So this means that, what, half the grid is on mediums now. So this is going to be interesting to Jesus. There's a lot of changing noises in it. So it's going to stick with Harrison. But yeah, everyone down, you can see it's on the medium, so no one's risked it on the hards. I'm surprised. Surprised maybe Colin didn't go for the hards or something like that at the back, or Mellingard maybe. But they can do them, can't they? And they obviously, Matt, after qualifying P7, drops down to P12 now. So Matt's got a bit of way to come, but everyone needs to remember that potential safety cars could mean anything happens. There's a big gap actually between, that could actually be interesting. We've got Bando and Vendel, who are both Red Bull drivers, 2 and 3, so they could potentially hurt each other in the pit stops. Whoever's going to get first overall. But yeah, then we've got obviously Ben, Lightning Poker can put himself potentially into buddy, I was going to say, drivers can potentially put themselves into contention for a promotion push here in the final 3 rounds of the season, including this one, if they get a win on podium tonight, who are not in that top 3 right now. Because say if Lightning Poker gets a podium tonight, he would go from 29 points. Say if he got 15 points, he would go up to 44 points, which is a huge leap in that push as well. So you don't know what happens in the day, but see what happens. Colin is still there as well. He's only 22 points behind Matt, so if Colin can try and come back through the grid and get a couple of points or maybe a good result, then he could easily be looking at a potential podium as well, a potential promotion as well. But here we go again. I will look at the comments in a second as well, guys. I've seen him flying in. Can we get a better angle, please? Thank you. So fire red lights, they don't go for us because, yep, we know Cody's. And lights out, and away we go for the Catalonian Grand Prix. So it looks like a good start from Harrison, but it's an even better start from Vendel, who gets kind of swallowed by the pack, and Bando's in the lead, and it's 4 wide, and it's going to be contact, and there isn't contact. There's a contact further back. I don't know, doesn't look like there's any. It looks like a pretty clean start from. Oh, it's a big crash, big crash, huge crash. Is that a potential safety car? Connor down the back, Swanee's down the back as well. It doesn't look like anyone's got damage actually though, which is very, very surprising. We've got Meningard having a superb start, up to P11 already. King Rouse, Matt moving up the order, Brett moving up the order. We've got obviously a couple of drivers here. Cloud at the top. Oh, Harrison did lose a lead. Obviously, we did see that into turn 1. Bando did get into the lead. But apart from that, we've got no one else. Lightning Poker's just moved in front of Ben. But apart from that, nothing else really changed. It's down the order, down further down. What's everything changed? We'll change quickly now to position change. This is obviously a long endurance race, guys. So yeah, 33 laps ahead of us. We'll see very soon. It's not a really good start for Connor and down the back, who are potentially maybe out of this race already when you think about it. Yeah, Connor's in the pit, so he might be coming in for a nose change, it looks like, or maybe retiring. Don't know. Hopefully not, but you never know. But have we got any movers? We've got a big train here for me. Lightning Poker behind him. It's a huge train. We've got a side-by-side battle there in sector 2. Is it Mellingard? It's Mellingard and King Rouse, so we're going side-by-side. King Rouse tries to stick it down the side, but Mellingard's going round the outside for a second time today. And he's done it 2 laps in a row. He's gone round the outside with the driver in front, and Mellingard pushes himself up to P10 now. What a start from Mellingard. So now Matt is the one who's got to worry about Mellingard behind, potentially now. Vachensky's hasn't lost any positions actually, but he's kind of in a weird little pack here, isn't he? It's a very good angle we've got there of the back, and you can see the cars proper chucking it around that left-hand little kink. That last year was the worst corner in the game. It was terrible. At that and the final corner of Japan, actually, with a bump. We've got a sector 3 yellow flag, and that is Sankia Dead, who is put it in spun potentially on the curve on the inside, maybe. But yeah, he is down the order now and has lighten up his rears, and you can hear his engine revving it through it. But yeah, so we've got any other battle? I'm trying to. It's not really one battle to watch. We've got a lot of battles on track. We've got Brett. Oh, Ben is just overtaken. Oh, no, or did Cloud get past him and Ben just re-overtaken? Probably looks like it. We've got a bit of a gap out front. The guys out front have got a gap. Lightning Poker is at 4th now, so he's in a good position. Penalties is the key for this race as well. If you don't get penalties, you will be good. No one's really got a lot of ERS. Matt is just overtaken Brett around the outside at turn. I don't know what turn it is, to be fair, but yeah, Matt's in a good position, and that's constantly on Ben as well. That's quite annoying. But yeah. Kind of see the train here, can't you? It's going to be a bit of a difficult one. Matt's going to be the one who gets potentially overtaken the most here unless he catches up to Cloud. But no one's really going to overtake this train at this moment, just because it's a train in it, isn't it? So it's a DRS train now as well, which is even worse. So someone's going to have really good straight line speed to potentially overtake someone or get further up this train. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. But Matt has pulled a gap here to Brett, so he is out of this DRS window. So Matt needs to try and push up now to Clouds, but he doesn't. Because at the end of the day, you'll see Matt is on the one stop as it stands. Potentially other drivers on the one stop as well, but he is on the favourable tyre. So Matt is in a good position right now. If he just wants to protect his tyres, do his thing, let the guys in front battle as much as they want, burn their tyres out, he can just chill and relax. Needs to save a bit more ERS as it stands as well. He's only on 50%. We've got a little battle in front ensuing. We've got Harrison, who's closed up to within a second now of Bando. So seeing Harrison's straight line speed for the first time today, this will be tested a lot. Can we get a better angle, please? Bloody hell. So Harrison gained about 4 tenths in that sector, but now he will fill in dirty air and will drop back a little bit once again. Look, you can just see the dirty air puts him right out to the outside of the corner. Got another change. Lightning Poker's just been overtaken there by Ben. We've got a sector 3, sector 1 yellow flag, and that is Colin Mellingard, who's had a great start, and now he's falling down the order.
Ah, Benegard, disappointing for Benegard. He was up in P10 and now he's down to P15 again. So he needs to regroup again and go again. But he's still there. Swanee, who started in the top 10, has fallen down a long way. Oh, we've got someone off. It's AJ. AJ who's had to cut the corner, and it's going to be very close between them two. Sankey Dead's out in the... Oh, he's in the pit lane. Okay, so Sankey Dead's out again. 4 races in a row now for Sankey Dead. King Grouse is in P11. Morris is in P10 now. So Chensky, there's a bit of a gap now. Chensky and Brett in front have kind of pushed away. Matt is closing now. He's within a second of Cloud. This will be interesting to see. Lightning Poker has got the defense, kind of. He's got the DRS to Ben, so he can defend actually. Oh, he's gone a bit wide and a bit side by side. He's gone a bit too deep. Sorry, he's gone not wide. He's gone too deep. But Cloud is very far out on that AstroTurf. You do not want to be on that AstroTurf. It's very slippery. You're going to try and be a bit closer, maybe just on the white line if you can. But yeah, it's a very nice overhead shot here, isn't it? But yeah, you can see the tyre marks and the guys locking up into that turn 4. I think no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, guys. But yeah, also as well, Bando has just pit onto the hards, what we have missed. He was obviously struggling with tyre wear, but he's just kind of done himself in here because he's in a lot of traffic now. Well, he's going to be in a lot of traffic with medium runners who will not be pitting for a little bit while now. We've got side-by-side action, and Collins had to back out. Is that Meningard? He's gone onto the gravel. Yes, it was. Yellow flags. It's a 3. Is that Ben? Is that Ben? That could be crucial in this championship fight. Ben he's found a gap to rejoin into though, which is huge. But he's got wing damage now. This could be. This is unbelievable. And Collins even stuck it down his inside now, and now he's got AJ with him. They're side by side. They've touched. Ben needs to get to the pits. So Ben is put to the pits. Ooh, is that Bando? Did he get wing damage there? He has lost it on the back. Oh, okay, we've got Meningard. He's going to get past AJ. That is huge, the championship fight there. Harrison will be licking his lips if he's listening to this, and so will Matt as well. Matt maybe more than Harrison. But Matt is behind now. He's tucked in. He needs to stay composed, staying behind, and just wait his turn. He needs to wait and save his ERS, save his tyres, best of his ability, and try and go a couple of laps. But we've got Bando at the back now. I do want to see if Bando did get penalty. Oh, Bando is off into the gravel. Bando's in the gravel. So Bando is not having a great start. He has just pit for the hard tyre out of first place. Well, I think he was first. I didn't even see if he wasn't or not. I'm guessing he was, and he's been in the gravel. And is he going to go again? No, he's not. Okay. This is a shocking start for Bando after being on second row of the grid and P1 in the first round of pit stops. He has dropped all the way down to P15 now. He's behind Swanee. And Swanee spun at the start. So now he needs to regroup and go again. We've got no real battles now, have we? We missed Brett and Vachensky overtake, and we missed Matt as well overtake. We've got yellow flags. Oh, is that Meningard? Meningard's out. Is that going to cause a safety car? Safety car. No way. Oh my God. Ben has been saved. Ben has been... Who's that Mercedes Renault as well who just pit? Oh, that's safety car. Fuck me. Fucking shitty safety car. Different colour. Be a different colour. But anyway, this has saved the guys at the back. If I was Connor, come straight to the pitch, chuck on a threat of hard and go to the end. Easily doable. Yes, Connor is. He's listening to the call. Oh, nearly hit that inside the wall. Fuck me. Scared the shit out of me. But anyway, this has saved a lot of drivers now. This is interesting because Matt... it ruins all the medium runner strategies. They're basically on the same strategy, everyone now. Everyone is on the hards to the end. I'll be very surprised if anyone doesn't pit. It'll be shocking if they don't pit. Everyone has to pit now. Have to. Plus as well, there's going to be people double stacking now as well. We've got what Hatzes are going to be double stacking, which is annoying to say the least for King Grouse. But it's going to happen. So, first person is in. That is Harrison, who will be on the hard, I'm assuming. Everyone is filing in. Matt is not. No, Matt. Oh my God. Matt is just potentially throwing away his race. Matt is just throwing away his race. I don't believe this happens. I don't know what he's done. I don't believe it, guys. I don't believe it. I don't know. King Rouse as well is throwing away this race. I don't know what they're doing. Colin and Mayo stayed out as well. So is Bando, who's going to be behind his teammate. Harrison has joined that P2. Flex. Vendor has joined that P4. Bando's P7. Lightning Poker's P4. Oh, mediums like Lightning. Hard, go to the end. Lightning's just throwing away a potential point scoring position as well with picking the mediums. So that's great. So is Chensky as well. I don't know what they're doing picking up mediums. And Colin and Swanee as well. Swanee, you had a chance. You were back in this race now, Swanee. You could have picked the hards and go to the end, and you picked bloody mediums. What's going on? What are these decisions? Boys, if you listen to the stream, Trench will tell you what to do. Trench being myself, by the way, guys. But yeah, but I'm behind the safety car now, so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to quickly have a little drink and check the Discord and check the messages, because I haven't checked the messages yet actually on the stream. So this will be interesting. Okay. I'll be happy if I get patience. So Cameron Paddy's here. Padders, what the? Oh, I thought safety car was gone then. That's a crime. She missed the start. Yeah, safety car has really saved a lot of people, to be fair, especially further back. Colin just pit now, which doesn't really make sense because he had probably the ability to double stack, but it's not a big deal. He's going to be he's not going to be in front of Connor actually. He's going to be behind Connor. But yeah, Colin will rejoin last, which is interesting. But he can go to the end now. I don't know what Matt's going to do because he's going to be. The strategy is, I'm pretty sure you have to pick that 14 for mediums, which I did yesterday. So I'm in a situation with all the medium runners, which was Matt, King Rouse, Mayo. That's it now. The last three. They're going to be potentially going to lap, what, 16, 17? And then that stage where you can't, hard, you're pitting for them, but they're not probably the best tyre for the period you've got. And you can't take the softs that long either. So you're kind of stuck. So you've got to pick the hards. So I just don't know. I don't know the thought process personally of why they stayed out, but see what happens. I could be wrong. Harrison nearly bloody spun it there. Everyone is weaving their charms apart from King Grouse, who just doesn't give a fuck. But yeah, let's quickly just have a look at the Discord. I've got a couple of messages on Discord as well. So safety car is in this lap. This will be interesting to see the start potentially Matt can get compared to the other drivers. We've only got 2 penalties on the grid right now as well, which is very good for Div 2 in generally. Spain. So Matt, oh, it's just got very cloudy very quickly. Matt is gone. Quickly. Matt has gone indeed. And he's got a great start compared, really. 1 second gap. If he can pull the gap, then got yellow flag to 3. Is that Colin? No. Colin. No. He hasn't lost his wing, but he's basically fucked. Chensy's gone down the inside of Matt and Swanee's out. Ah, Swanee. So Chensky, I think Morris tried to move on for Chensky. I think that's what it looked like. But I couldn't really look, see. Bando has got past Lightning Poker. Yeah, he did, yeah.
Swanee has joined back, and he's down in the he's down last, but he's not that far off, to be fair. Ben needs to try and push through if he wants to try and keep these promotion hopes, and as he's just been overtaken by Connor by a lovely move down the inside, just checked him off, and he's got through. But Harrison has lost a 1.6 second lead. It will just be, I think Matt's tyres might start to fall off very shortly though. It depends on what Goodyear in shape, to be fair, but he's just set the fast half of the race actually. Which, yeah, oh, but Harrison has closed up. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and the delta's broken, okay. So delta's broke, so we'll just have to look out for it for a whole lap. Got any moves? We've got a four-way fight, got a couple of battles. Oh, we've got a big battle here. Bando is stuck behind Mayo Man. He's up the inside of Mayo Man. He's round the outside of Mayo Man, but he's not going to get the move done. Mayo has locked off. Well, defended superbly actually. And Bando is trying to go down the inside, but Bando needs to be welcomed to Div 2. Div 2 is not an easy league. You cannot just get past drivers whenever you want. You have to make the move happen. And he's going to get past here. He's in the slipstream, he's in the overtake, and he's pulled to the left, and he has backed out, which is very surprising. He's just tapped the back of him. Did he lose some wing? What the fuck? So when I press back, it goes to his teammate. That makes sense. So we go forward, what happens there? Nothing. Hasn't lost any of his wing. And I did get a penalty. I need to see Delta. So Matt and Harrison are getting very close together. Very close together. Oh, he's going to get spicy at the front. Obviously Harrison's on for a win here. He's in provisional P1. Matt hasn't stopped yet. If a safety car comes out now though, interesting. Interesting. Danny Poker needs to try and get through these guys and try and push up. Ooh, set to one. The flag. Is that AJ again? No, it's Ben. Ben again! Oh no, Ben's had the unluckiest time in Catalonia today. He must be driving Carlos Sainz's car. He's a yellow flag, and oh Jesus, that need to get out, Colin. But he's got another broken wing, and that is disappointing for him. I don't know what happened there though, but we've got a big fight here, haven't we? We've got a huge fight. Who's at the front of it? Cloud is kind of at the front of this train with Mayo. Mayo has dropped back a little bit actually. Don't know what's happened to Mayo, but he has lost a couple of positions. And now Brett is up the inside of him, but no, he doesn't really get the move done. Connor's got a penalty now. So that's our 5th driver of the day. Oh, Mayo's got wing damage as well actually. Just looked at it. Just see, but Mayo's going to get swamped up here. DRS is activated and everyone's going to blast past him, so let's watch this now. As Brett and Vachensky get past. Brett and Vachensky past. So he survives Morris, at least, so he can survive and stay in front of Morris for another lap. But everyone else, Lightning Poker's going to be... Oh, we've got Ben. He's crashed into the pit lane. That could be another safety car. No, he hasn't. Okay, he survived. He's lost his full wing now. Mayo's just getting pushed out here. Mayo has just been done dirty. Mayo's strategy has not worked at all. Swanee, oh, don't go for it. Thank you. So yeah, Lightning Poker needs to get past Bando though if he wants to try and have a chance at pushing on to King Grouse. King Grouse is getting saved it really. Bando is probably faster than him, but he's not catching up as much as he wants. I've missed as well the fucking... I've missed the bloody overtake for the lead. Sorry guys, I really are. I'm watching the guys at the back. That's my bad. Harrison has set the fast lap of the race, so I assume he's done it maybe last lap, maybe. But Matt is... Bando is just... Oh, is that King Grouse? He's just gone to the pits. Okay, King Grouse has just gone to the pits. now it's a bit of an order. Oh, Connor has just moved up into P10 on his... He's on the hard, so he's going to the end, eventually. He's just moved up to P10. So it's a lovely position for Connor. Swanee's back in this race now, he's P12. Mayo still hasn't come into the pits. Ooh. With the flags, it's Sue, and it's just gone. Lightning Poker. It was Lightning Poker. Lightning Poker's maybe made contact with Bando, and he's got damage. No, he hasn't got damage, but he's been unsighted, to say the least. He's been, no, not unsighted, unsteadied. As Vachensky goes for a beautiful move, but he doesn't pull it off, and he runs completely wide, but he rejoins dangerously. Fuck me. Jesus. Vachensky might have to give that move back, to be fair. He might have to. Just because he didn't get the move done, and he's kept the move. But Matt is into the pits now from the leads. He's going to come out well down the order, Matt. Well down the order. And we've got all we set side by side, someone side by side there. Williams and Bando is Cloud. It's Cloud. Cloud has got alongside Bando. He's going to get the ounces inside. He's going to get down the inside. He's going to make the move. Go on, Cloud. Go on, son. Pushes him well wide. Who breaks latest? It is. Oh my God, Cloud's going to keep it around the outside. It gets pushed wide onto the AstroTurf, and Bando defends well and keeps the position for now. But let's just keep on opening up the leads for Harrison and Vendel just to push away in this Division 2. Vendel is obviously a reserve, and so is Bando, to be fair. They both are two reserve drivers, and you've been very surprised that they are in this situation. Probably Ben is just now, he's just trying to go for 1 point fastest lap and hope that maybe a safety car comes out at some stage in this race so he can try and get back into this race. But I don't know if it's going to happen. He's very unlikely now. Have Cloud got potential another shot? Obviously Matt come at P12 now, so he's at the back of this train. He is still in contention for points, but he's nowhere near a potential podium he could have got. Cloud has just got through on Bando as well now. So that is very interesting to see. Cloud up into P3 now, and that's provisional P3 as well. That is a P3. That is a great position for Cloud with going to the end. Bando might struggle to the end. He's on 3-lap old hard, so he's probably going to make it, but it's a bit difficult for him. We've got Vachensky now, who's behind as well. So Vachensky's going to be on quicker rubber, potentially making a move later on in this race. Next couple of laps, I think. If Cloud can get out of the 1 second gap, the 1 second DRS window, I'll think Vachensky can make the move in the next couple of laps. We've got a couple of them more. Lightning Poker's overtaken Morris again. Connor's on the back of Morris now, and Morris is on the back of Lightning. AJ and Swanee are here as well. And then we've got Matt, who's just slowly creeping up behind, which is interesting. I don't know why I'm watching Matt, not why, but sorry. Everyone is filing in behind Brett now, it looks like. So Brett is holding up this mid-pack, but Brett is doing a stellar job. Lightning Poker's going to have to pit again, Vachensky's going to have to pit again. They will not be pitting for a little while, so they might be able to do the softs again. But it's not really the strategy you want. All set to yellow flag set to 3. Is that Vendel? That is. Oh no, Vendel. What's happened there, Sonny Jim? He hasn't lost any wings, so he can get back on track, but he's lost a heap of time. He's only, what, 1.5 seconds. He had an 8-second lead a second ago, so Harrison's really put on the pedal to the middle now. Bit of concentration lost, and Bender has lost it here. But Harrison still leads the Spanish Grand Prix. Got to move further down. Morris has lost 2 positions in the straight, and is that Swanee making a move on Connor? That is indeed, and Connor drops behind Swanee. Connor just needs to stay where he is now. Just chillax. Just let Swanee pull him along. Swanee's on the fresher, well, the fresher the better. Yeah, the fresher and the better medium tyres. So you can just chill for now, can't he? End of the day. We've got AJ and Matt, who's just behind this 5-man train. Matt needs to try and get through. I've missed Lightning Poker getting past Brett as well in the time. But Lightning Poker's trying to close up to Vachensky, and Vachensky is right behind Bando, so Vachensky might even make a move here in the back on the start-finish straight on Bando for P5,
which obviously is not P5 because he needs to pit again, but it's still a great position. Is he going to potentially get it? I don't think he's close enough really to try and even try for a move. He's going to get closer, but he needs to be about 7 tenths or 6 tenths within 6 tenths or 7 tenths on the final corner to really get the full toe slipstream DRS effect, and you can try and activate ERS to try and get past. I've just missed Matt as well. Will overtake Morris on the start finish straight and AJ at the same time, so Matt is up into P10 now. So Matt is on the charge. But Matt is a full, what, 20 seconds behind the leader? Yeah, 22 seconds back now, so he basically got a pit stop Harrison to Matt now, which is not a good thing to do. But, you know, Ben will be coming to the pits very soon as well, so Ben might be lapped as well at this stage very shortly, and Harrison picks up a penalty, so not the best thing to do. Connor, Swanee might be getting Brett here from the back straight, but we want to focus on Vachensky, who has lost and dropped out of DRS. So we'll focus back on Swanee. We've got a comment, let's have a look quickly whilst we're watching Swanee potentially overtake. Brett is really the cork in the bottle here for Harrison. Harrison will love to have these guys hold behind Brett for a little bit longer, but Swanee goes to the move down the inside and potentially makes the move, but Brett tries to defend, he doesn't. Lovely. Lovely bit of fighting there at the start, at the first couple of corners, but Swanee makes the move. Now it's back down to Connor. Can Connor potentially make the move on Matt? Not Matt. Brett trying to defend back. He's trying to get down the inside of Swanee. But Connor needs to try. I don't know if I was Connor, I might let Matt through and try and use Matt as a toe to try and pull me along, because you don't want to get to a situation where you're potentially battling Brett too hard and make a mistake. He's in a superb position. Rain in 10 minutes according to Mayo. Rain in 10 minutes, which could be very interesting if it does come. But 10 minutes is probably, if you think about it, take 10 minutes in the race as now, it's going to be about lap 28, lap 29, 30, like round that area it's going to come. It depends how quick they do these laps in it, doesn't it? Yeah, Matt's going to get through here on Connor. Connor is defending hard, but Matt is probably going to get through. I don't know, actually, Matt is not using his ERS, it looks like. As Matt goes down the inside, ooh, very, very, very tight. Matt, you can see, he's very frustrated with the incident, or not the incident, but what's happened as he makes the move. They've touched a bit. And he has, no he hasn't. Connor still kept it down the inside. It's a great bit of battling, and Connor still defends from Matt. So Matt will be very frustrated with that. Brett will be licking his lips, loving it. lapping up. Have we got any moves at the front? We haven't. Oh no, Lightning Poker has, actually. And Morris has dropped back as well. So Lightning Poker's been overtaken by Bando and Chensky at some stage in this race. I don't know when, but we've missed out, obviously, haven't we? Again, we're doing great today, aren't we? But yeah, these guys will be coming to the pits very shortly. So, but I don't know, they might be trying to stretch out for this wet stage, so that's the thing as well now. But it'd be very difficult if they still have got 7 laps to go, 10 laps to go to the rain. It's not really worth it, is it? You get into a situation where the rain's going to come and the tyres are fucked. So yeah, but Ben has been lapped now, guys, as well, which is shocking, as Ben is a 2-time winner in the league, second in the division, and he's been lapped. He has got no points as of right now in this race, unless he's got fastest lap, which could save him if the rain comes. He will get 1 lap. He will get 1 point. Yes, he has got fastest laps. He will get 1 point as it stands, which is very interesting. Can Lightning Poker get back past, what's his face, Chensky? And we're watching Matt as well on Delta. Matt is trying to get through Connor. Brett has dropped behind both of them, so he's missed that as well at some stage in the last lap, which is very annoying. I hope you guys can actually hear me. I don't even know if you guys can. Ben has got another fastest lap, so Ben has kept his fastest lap. I'm going to quickly check if you guys can hear me. How do you check? Yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay, just making sure. Lightning Poker doesn't try to get past, but Matt might here. Matt has got past Connor. Finally, Matt, about 2 laps too late, but now he can push on to Swanee. And AJ gets through on Brett. Brett will be all around the outside. Brett won't defend that, will he? No, he won't be able to. It's very difficult for Brett. Brett was in a good position not too long ago. He's in 6th about 5 laps ago. Now he's dropping back and back and back into this pack. Very disappointed. Colin's the one, though, who needs to try and push up. That spin is really costing him because he wasn't on the pack. He wasn't behind the pack, so he could never get into the slipstream battle. So he's been really racing his own races for now. But how it goes, isn't it? Matt is now behind Swanee as well, actually. This would be really bad for Swanee. If Swanee gets lagged out in his next couple of laps, his car might just pit for him as well, which is going to be really annoying for Swanee, obviously. But Matt is in DRS range now, and so is Connor as well, Matt. So this could be another move for Matt and pushing up to P7 as Lightning Poker just gets in front, as we just glimpsed that for a little bit. We will go back on board quickly with that. As Lightning Poker does, oh, I thought he fell wide there, but he didn't. He was a bit of lag, but he is in front, and Brett gets past AJ again. So they change positions once again, and AJ's got back through on Brett. So that looks like a great little battle there. There's a 3-way battle now. Jesus, as Morris is involved as well. Morris goes right on the outside. He's going to make it move happen. I don't think he is. No, he's not. So Brett is up into P10. That is battling for 1 point there. That 1 point could mean a lot in this championship fight as well. Especially for AJ. AJ needs all the points he can get if he wants to try and push into this championship top 5 fight. Sorry, top 3 fight, promotion fight, not top 5. But you never know. As Lightning Poker just get... Oh, that's glitched. Okay, I just thought he'd just overtaken, but he hadn't. It was just glitched. Matt is the one now who's going to overtake Swanee, isn't it? Deltas are glitched, though. I've just realised Deltas are glitched, because Matt is definitely... Oh no, Matt is... Matt is dropped back again, hasn't he, though? So Vincenzi hasn't put... he's just pit, so he's going to chuck a pair of softs on, probably, to the end now. Which is very good for Vincenzi. He's done very well. Oh, King Grass is out. Safety car. Safety car. Safety car to chuck it out and open the door up for everyone else. Go on, chuck it out, chuck it out, chuck it out. Oh my god! What a fucking race we've got on our hands now, guys. This is unbelievable. Ben, don't pit, please. Please do not pit, Ben. Let Harrison pit, and then you pit. Let Harrison pit, and then you get past, catch up, and then pit. Ben, please listen. Please, boys, this has opened up the race. Chensky's on the fresh softs to the end. If rain's coming, though, who knows what's going to happen. Harrison probably will pit, though. He will pit. He will pit. Fresh softs, fresh softs, fresh softs, fresh softs. So everyone, I'm sure, will file in now behind, I'm guessing. Ben, do not pit. Ben, Ben! Vendel hasn't pit. Vendel hasn't pit. Vendel is risking it on the hards. Why has Ben done that? Ben, oh my god. Ben, okay, so just to say now, why I'd say Ben don't pit is because Ben's in a situation now where the game doesn't actually let lap cars unlap themselves. They have to just sit there behind under the safety car. So Ben's stuck here now for the rest of the race, whereas obviously he could have if he didn't pit, he would have been in front and the safety car would have let him through because he was obviously not the leader. So he would have been able to just stay there at the front, catch back up to the safety car and then pit if he wanted to. But like Mayo's kind of done. Mayo wasn't lapped, but he's kind of the same situation. But obviously now we can't, Ben. So whatever though. I'm just a Div 1 driver, boys. I don't know anything, do I? Just a commentator, just here. But anyway, we've got a battle on our hands now. We have indeed got a great little battle on our hands. Lightning Poker somehow got in front of Bando in that time. I don't know what's happened to Bando, but he's dropped well back. Matt is obviously didn't pit, and neither did Vendel, which is very interesting because these guys have to really work their tyres to try and get them up to temperature for the final sprint of the race. Is it going to it's going to disqualify Ben, isn't it? Surely. It's going to disqualify Ben, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, I knew it was going to disqualify Ben. He steps right next to Fire Marshal. Very nicely done. But anyway, I knew it was going to happen. I said it was going to happen, but to Ben. Called it, didn't I, anyway? But now we've got more than half the grid. What, 13 of the 10? No, can't count. 11 of the 14 drivers are on softs in this final stint now. As who's just commented quickly. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. What's right? See what they think. Anyone who isn't a racer or a racer, if you want to quickly pop your opinions to this final couple of minutes. I forgot to clip, but I got a 5-second penalty in the pits. No, I always went there before. If you get the clip, then you can send it in, but if you don't, Connor, obviously I can't do anything about it, sorry mate. Well, the stewards can't do anything about it, sorry. Hopefully the safety car's going to come in now. As Vendel leads, I don't know if it's his first race of the season. Probably it's only his second race actually, but you never know. Safety car probably in this lap. No, it's going to let Mayo try and catch up. What a nice car. Mayo has picked us out of softs. Try not to burn them out though, Mayo. That's the thing, trying to catch a safety car. You don't want to do that. This is helping these Matt and Vendel very much. They get another lap of using their hards, and these guys all have to wear their softs out for another lap. But this is going to be interesting to see because
There potentially might be a couple of penalties as well for this. Obviously, Cloud potentially might get a penalty for blocking Mayor Man. Dangerously blocking him as well. It wasn't like it's a reprimand worth or an AI blocks him. It looked like it was himself blocking him, which is a bit more than a reprimand. Had a couple more incidents. Obviously, potential 5 seconds get taken away. Connor, if he does have his 5 seconds, I don't know if he served it or not. If he hasn't, then he can get it taken away. If he has, then I actually don't know. I don't know how it works. We've got a different ruling now, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know actually. No, I don't think he might not be able to actually. But I don't know. Anyway, yeah, if he's still got penalties potentially taken off, and Mayo's pit again. Why is Mayo pit again? Mayo's never going to catch a safety car now. I don't know why he's done that. But we're in sector 1. I mean, no, he's going to catch safety car, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to catch safety car. But he's going to catch it right at the end. Right at the end. Forgotten drivers who have retired. Obviously Ben, who we saw there, got disqualified. It's obviously a difficult race for him. Got Sankey dead, who wasn't really. It was just average race really, wasn't it for him? No, actually no. Did he get spun? Yes, he did actually. I think, didn't he? He spun himself. Who DNF'd. Mellingard, who was having a good race, apparently wheel disconnects or something. And King Grouse, we didn't even see it, but he must have lost it on the fast right-hander in the middle sector. But safety car's in now. Oh, got the white show about that. Oh yeah, safety car's in now, so we are about to go racing. So let's hope we can have a good little end to this race. Potential of getting a fastest lap is on here, because obviously Ben has it right now and will score it as well as Vendel goes. Doesn't get the best of starts. Harrison might even have a go here down his turn 1. Harrison might, if he uses a lot of his ERS. Harrison
is potentially going to have a go, as Vendel is using ERS to defend. But these guys need to try and keep their positions. We've got penalties to have a look at actually. Let's have a look at penalties. Connor has dropped a position. Connor has a back overtaken Finsky. Great move from Connor, who's got 11 seconds worth of penalties. Swanee's in P7, who locks up the front left. We're going to have a little midfield battle here, haven't we? Max has got another 3 seconds, which could be crucial for this podium fight. And Cloud potentially can have a go there, but he didn't. Everyone is really filing in now, aren't they? Really looking to try. If people don't get penalties, they're pretty much going to go the order. Like, well, Colin now is going to go huge at the order, isn't he? As Swanee makes a mistake, Connor gets round the outside. Oh Jesus! There's a bit of contact there. As Connor is getting swallowed up by the pack again, and he's going to go. He's going to try and keep around the outside. He does keep around the outside. Jesus, that was very risky driving, wasn't it? Swanee, sorry, has been pushed back a bit, and now it's Brett and AJ who are down here. As Brett goes down the inside of Vachensky. Vachensky going to move out 2 positions. No, he's not. No, 1 position. Sorry. As Colin and Mayo are battling down the back, they don't need to battle. They've got penalties. They can potentially get up here if they work together. As Mayo makes it through on Colin. Lightning Poker's just picked up another penalty. This is a big foul here. We've missed Matt and Cloud change positions actually, which is annoying for Matt. Matt wants to try and keep his best position he can. And we've missed Vendel and Harrison as well. Sorry Harrison, we've missed your 2 overtakes of the lead. Bando's going to get past Matt here, isn't he? Potentially in the straight. He's got DRS activated now as well. He's yellow flags at the 3. Is that Brett? No, that's Brett. That is Brett. That is definitely Brett's race over and done with. Unlucky for Brett, he is outside of the potential for points. And we've got, is that Swanee? Is that Swanee? That is Swanee. I don't know where he spun, but he has spun somewhere. That is Swanee, who is out as well now, which is huge for the championship. And Bando spun, and he's into the tire, and he's retired on track. So that will be a reprimand for Bando. Retired and left. Reprimand right there. Retired and left. Not happy with how things have gone, obviously. Difficult race for him in FPSL, obviously. He's probably one of them drivers who just doesn't like to stay around after something doesn't go his way, as I can pretty much what he looks like anyway. But you never know. Might see him back next week, might not. But yeah, he's six point in the flag now. But it opens up a bit more for the guys in front. He might have probably potentially gone for a move there on Matt, and they just touched. Looks like. But Lightning Poker's on for a potential podium here in the day, isn't he? Oh no! Oh, so he's already out, isn't he? It doesn't really matter, actually. He's already gone. Doesn't actually matter for him. It is raining now, though, as I've just seen. Yeah, it is raining now. So that is interesting. There's penalties. There's a little bit of penalties. Colin is right now is getting 8th place, maybe even higher. This is the final for the race actually as well. I literally just realised. So Harrison has pretty much dominated, hasn't he, from start to finish, really. Apart from the bit at the start when Bando in the safety car, really, isn't it? His aim for laps haven't really dominated. So he's done a superb drive. Really well done from him. And as he rounds the last couple of corners, we'll try and flick back just to make sure there's no battling. Doesn't look like any battling. Just will be now penalties now, and as the things fucking glitch as well, we need the deltas, don't we? To see who's going to get penalties or not. No, not penalties, but time. But Harrison wins the Spanish Grand Prix provisionally. Vendel P2, Matt P3, Lightning Poker P... Oh no, Vchensky up to P3, Matt P4, Lightning Poker P5, Cloud P6, Morris P7, Colin P8, AJ P9, Connor P10, Mayo, Brett and Swanee rounds up the 13 finishers. Very good race actually, 2 safety cars. Matt, driver of the day by the Codemasters. My driver of the days, who are they going to be? So, going to have Harrison for dominating the race. We're going to have Matt for coming back after not a poor qualifying, quite a good qualifying, but being unlucky in qualifying. And then we're going to have... trying to think. Trying to think. Let's just see where people finished actually now. Got Vchensky, yeah, 8th to 3rd, very good race. Plus he was pretty much everywhere, wasn't he? 2-stop. Then we're gonna have maybe... Oh, I was taking screenshots quickly whilst we're about it, just of the race results. And then we'll have Morris as well. So Harrison, Vchensky, Matt, Morris as the 4 drivers, sorry, who are driver of the days in the driver of the day vote. Obviously that's on Twitter. That will be in the Discord if you guys are in the Discord. If not, go to our Twitter, which is, I think it's at FPSL _2020. I think that's it. Jesus, I got myself. I hate hearing myself. It's so weird. But yeah, Connor has just said he's good recovery from him to P10. Obviously, he didn't get penalties. He could have been higher up, to be fair, but he got penalties. So yeah. Let's quickly get a little rundown of the order. So it was Harrison, Vendel, Vachensky, Matt, Lightning Poker, Clouds, Morris, Colin, AJ, Connor, Mayo, Brett, Swanee, Bando, King Grouse, Melingard, Sankey Dead, Ben, to round up the 18 who started, 13 who finished, I believe. Very difficult race for some guys. Ben, he had a shocking race, really, I think he would like to say. But they go again next week. Matt probably keeps the leader championship. I don't actually know exactly, but Harrison might have taken it back, but I don't know. We'll have to see after penalties get removed or added or whatever. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. We'll catch you guys next week for the Austrian Grand Prix, round 8. Yeah, it's round 8 in Div 2. If you guys didn't catch it already yesterday, if you wanted to go watch the Div 1 stream, go watch that. It's on the channel. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Catch you guys next week. Have a nice rest of your night. See you later.